Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2003 Xbox game, Hulk. This was the game released just before the 2003 movie. You know, the one people criticize for being too broody and not real smashy. Ironically and amusingly enough, even though the game was probably developed for the main purpose of promoting the movie and released for that reason, the game got better reviews than the movie did, and I can't blame them. It's a fun game. The game's plot is based on events that happened a year after the events of the movie, and yet it still manages to not spoil anything, so don't you worry. If you hadn't seen that movie back in, I don't know, 13 years ago and you're still planning to see it, this game won't spoil a thing, except for the fact that, you know, Bruce is still living with the big green machine inside him. Right here. Always here. Again, it was released just before the 2003 movie. I think it was a month before. And it was released for all available consoles at the time. So, you know, Xbox, PS2, GameCube, PC, and they even made a Game Boy Advance version that was called The Incredible Hulk instead of just the Hulk. I know nothing of that Game Boy Advance version, but from my experience, when you take a home console game and you shrink it down to fit a handheld, it suffers from the, you know, the shrinking. So I don't even want to know what's going on with that. I'm not even going to look at it. But let's get back to the version we are talking about, shall we? I don't think I ever actually owned it as a kid. You know, that was one of the games that I rented constantly from that video store in my neighborhood, the local gig. You know, back when there were video stores and those things existed and you can rent from them, and it was great until they stopped existing, and I was sad. I might be wrong about never having owned the game myself until now, but that's not important. Let's move on to more important things. As I said, very fun game. Without going into too much detail about how the game works, half of it is stealthy infiltration as Bruce, and of course the other half is smashing the living crap out of things as the Hulkmeister. Like ZALP 3, Paper Mario, ZALP 4, Hulk, will be sweet, simple, linear, and to the point. And it will be even shorter than ZALP 3. Which is interesting because ZALP 3 is already gonna be my shortest LP to date, with the other two being 101 videos or so. ZALP 3 is looking like it's gonna be like 65 or 70. ZALP 4 might be like 25. Maybe more, maybe 30. We'll see. I don't know how many, I don't even remember how many levels there are, to be honest. But I'm gonna learn with you. I'm learning with you. I'm experiencing this for the first time myself. I mean, not the first time. We'll cut all this out. I'm experiencing this at the same time as, what the fuck is this? I'm learning this at the same time you are, people. Oh, it's glorious. Oh, it's great camaraderie, great solidarity there. Watch Zaler Avon. Shameless plug. Anyway, it goes like this, Rachel viewers. I go through the story, highest difficulty, obviously. Then I go to the 5 special challenge modes. All of them include either defeating waves of enemies, defeating as many enemies as possible with a given time, or mindlessly and ragefully smashing as much of the environment around you as quickly as possible. After that, all that's left is playing around with the cheat codes on those little terminal things that are scattered throughout the levels, and that'll be very fun. I don't remember what any of them do, but I'm sure it's a good time. I'm sure it's a hoot and a holler, ladies and gentlemen. Hoot and a holler. Put my money on it. Put my name on that. And then, that's it. No 2P segment. Sorry, there's no room to fit a guest into this LP. It's all one player, no second player anywhere. I know you love the guests, I do too, but like ZALP 3, there's no place for them here. Maybe ZALP 5, I don't know. Hint, hint, wink, wink. What, you don't leave in footage of you looking down at your own script? And again, I'm anticipating this LP to be very short. So on that note, I'm gonna start right on banging out some Hulk videos. So, if you're really excited for this LP, please stick that thumb right up you know where, i.e. give me a like. Subscribe to the channel if you want to follow Paper Mario or Hulk or any of the other wonderful 100% ZALPs that I will be doing Zaler Avon LPs. If you've forgotten, I know you haven't, my lovely viewers. All 33 of you at this point. I appreciate your support. Please tell your friends. And I will see you all just as soon as Bruce starts getting a little cranky. Ciao. Oh, also, Ancient Mew shirt because I'm cool. You don't like it? Too bad. Suck it. That last part was unnecessary. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Yeah, also look. Oh, yes. My one... As my hair gets into the picture. Oh, I'm so professional, ladies and gentlemen. My wonderful TV with my wonderful consoles below. I don't know if I'm going to show this footage. I just thought it'd be nice to